same thing like with that guy at the donation that wants to expose me. Like, bro's demanding challenges. Like, dang, bro, say please and thank you. And be a little respectful. And I'm more than happy to help out. People are so rude. 1.3k views, 1.3k views, 2.8k views, 2.3k views, 106,000 views on this video right here. You see that? Bro was just a rude, toxic, hateful individual, bro. And I hate people like that, bro. I will never respond to you, and I will never unblock you. I hope you know that. Little scummy person, bro. Such a scumbag. They try to make me look bad. Bro, of course I'm gonna block him because he's a... Like, what an idiot. Sorry. Oh my god, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are facing the first crash out of 2025. None other than Nick A30, the extremely popular Fortnite streamer, content creator. You might know him from some very popular memes and funny quotes he says like, "You think you're the king? I'm the king." And
you're the king? I'm the king. You in what army? Oh, crap.
Really cringy, kid-friendly content, and it appears there's a much darker side to Nick A30. As a creator by the name of Arch, or Arch Plays, this 12.8k subscriber channel, ended up dropping these two videos called Nick A30 Scammed Me and Nick A30 is a Liar. Now, in these videos, Arch goes on to explain how he donated to Nick A30, essentially trying to get an idea for a video. He wanted Nick to give him an idea or give him a challenge to do so that he can create content, most likely say like, Nick A30 dared me to do this, and then, you know, make like a fun little clickbait video, a challenge video playing Fortnite, you know, only get eliminations with the shotgun, only get eliminations with a pistol, only open one chest, things like that. A fun little content, and it ended up going completely crazy, causing Nick A30 to crash out.
Arch of the 4. Nick Big Man, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for your video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it, you know? So if you have a challenge, you let me know. I will gladly say it so you can use it for your video, if that's what you'd like.
This is just weird because, like, he could just say any challenge. He could just say, I'll do a shotgun only challenge or you know, whatever. It doesn't need to be something.
Now you can see at this point, he ended up donating Nick another $2 saying, I don't care what challenge, even if it's been done before, something like one chest only or shotgun only. Again, seems like a very fair request. And at this point, he's already given Nick, what, $6 at this point? And all he has to do is answer one question. And now, for example, as a content creator myself, as someone who used to stream, I do want to stream more, I will get to that, but as someone who used to stream, I understand when the chat gets very, very, very active, it's a lot more difficult to read every single comment, try to answer every single question, and I get it. But it gets much worse as Nick would start to get a little rude with his replies to Arch. Instead of just saying, hey buddy, like I missed your comment, give me 1 second, I'll go read it, I'll try to answer it. He basically doubles down and he's like, I already answered your question, go back and read it, you gotta learn to pay attention.
He then proceeded to just flat out ignore my donation. He didn't say anything about it, he didn't even read it. And I know as a big streamer, it is hard to keep up with every donation, but he was reading chat and he wasn't getting that many donations because it was more of a quiet stream. So I donated another $2, saying simply, I think he might have missed my dono, and I specified which 2 challenges I would like him to give me, as in his own words, this was okay.
You saw the second, you never gave a challenge. I did, bro, I did. I answered it in full. I said that already 3 times. So if you can't pay attention to the stream, like, that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message.
He must have just ignored it or just not read it and then just flat out lied to me. But I went through the whole stream twice and he didn't read it or even look at it. So I don't even know what happened there.
Now, in my opinion, again, as a content creator myself, I get it. You get busy. Sometimes you miss something. But to me, Nick's response here is just completely rude. And again, as someone who's supposed to be this family-friendly, wholesome creator of like, amazing, yeah, we're the best, I'm the king, yeah. And combine that with some of the compilations of videos you see him raging at little kids trying to do these like machinima type videos on Fortnite, overall just gives me a really bad impression of Nick A30.
Bro, you think you're the king? I'm the king. Oh, wait. Guys, holy, you're getting banned. That's it, okay? Make a TikTok out of this. Make a TikTok out of this. You're banned. Good job.
Again, if you are a content creator, even a small content creator myself, like I've had people who support my channel message me, you know, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on Discord, they just message me and they're like, hey, where do you get your video ideas? What is your daily routine? And again, I don't have to answer them, but I also don't have to be rude either, right? If I want to answer them, I will. If I don't want to answer them, I won't. And that's where the problem comes, because Nick A30 is more than happy to accept people's money. Again, in this case, he took, what, $8 at this point from this guy? And instead of just saying something quick, instead of just saying quickly, like a shotgun only, assault rifle only, he chooses to answer very rudely, again, to not only a paying customer at this point, but a fan, a subscriber of the channel.
Then I donated another $2 saying that in the last donation I did say what challenge I wanted him to give me, and he simply replied, Arch, thank you.
Holy crap, bro. Arch, thank you.
No, the look on his face, I don't know what it is, but he just looks annoyed, man, and have a lot of respect for him, but he clearly didn't for me. This is because as soon as I sent the next donation, I realized he had banned me from donating, which is really strange, man.
And again, Nick's response to this question, instead of simply answering at this point, he would block Arch from donating, which, I mean, I guess is some interesting strategy. Again, Nick A30 is rich from all the content he creates, but still, banning someone from donating because you just don't want to answer their question. And it's not like a crazy question either. Like, it's not like he's asking Nick A30 something controversial that'll get him in trouble. He's literally asking him what kind of Fortnite challenge he should do. Mind you, this is a creator who makes strictly Fortnite content 24/7. And that was the end of the Nick A30 scammed me video. I definitely recommend checking it out. I did skip through a little bit of content, but otherwise, personally, I think it's a very fair title. Of course, Nick A30 is going to get mad and cry about it because he doesn't like the accusation of being a scammer. But from what I've saw in that video, you guys are going to have to let me know what you think. I think he scammed him. I think if I give someone $2 and ask them something, they don't answer it, they just look at it and tell me to like ask a different question, that's basically implying that they want me to send more money. And then if I send more money to ask a more elaborate question and he still doesn't answer it, and then I send even more money, he still doesn't answer, at what point can we just say, yeah, that's kind of a scam. That's kind of scummy. You really shouldn't do that, especially for someone who's supposed to be a role model to children and people who play Fortnite and things like that. So, of course, I don't blame Arch for making this video saying, hey, Nick A30, you're a scammer. Now, at this point, Arch would make another video called Nick A30 is a liar, and the reason that he made this video is because Nick A30 ended up calling out Arch, essentially trying to accuse him of being a clout chaser, saying that he's a very toxic person, just throwing all types of insults and personal attacks instead of being the bigger man and saying, you know what, like, I'm sorry. If you want a refund, here's a refund. Maybe you can reach out to me and we can help you with a challenge video. That's just something I would do as a larger content creator if this kind of bad interaction happened. But no, Nick A30 started seeing people comment and ask about this video that at this point was hitting about like 100,000 views. And he just replied in the most childish, immature way possible.
Get into it. It was on this live stream here. You can go watch it for yourself if you don't believe me, but yeah.
That guy at the donation.
So he's talking about me.
Like, bro's demanding challenges. Like,
I wasn't demanding challenges. I asked him politely if I could get a challenge, and he literally said if I give him the challenge, he would say it for my video. So I don't know where that came from. I wasn't demanding anything. I was being nothing but polite. And if he didn't want to give me one, he could have just said, "Nah, I'm sorry, man. I don't do that sort of stuff." But he literally said he would. So it's just weird behavior. I don't understand it. So he's talking about me here.
Look at this. Look at this. I got something to say about this. All right, you guys want to know why people do these videos?
Mm-hmm.
Look,
tell me.
I'll show you right now. 0.3k views, 0.3k views, 2.8k views, 2.3k views, 106,000 views.
Yeah, no, that video, I did not expect it to do that well. And I think the reason it did so well is because people do have issues with Nick. They find his behavior on stream really weird. It's not just the donation thing, it's a bunch of other things. His interactions with his viewers are just strange. The way he treats his viewers, the way he acts is just not normal. And I think that's why a lot of people watched the video and actually responded very well to it. I think by saying I've only done this for views is just a lie. I'm very happy with my life. I don't care about the views. I've been editing since I don't even know when. I just like making videos. And when the situation happened, I felt I had to make a video to warn parents who let their kids donate to this guy and how their kids could be treated. Because...
And yeah, as you saw in that video, Nick tried to throw some shade at him, you know, accusing him of, again, clout chasing, trying to get money and views off of his name. But from the looks of this channel, Arch is not doing bad at all. He only has 12.9k subs, which is not a small amount by any means, but he's also getting like 4,000 views a video, 3,000, 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, 6,000. Overall, that's not terrible whatsoever. This video right here, the 10,000 one, that's almost half, or that's almost all of his subscribers, right? Again, the way YouTube works, you could have millions of subscribers and you could still have like 100,000 views a video, right? Your subs, your view count, a lot of it doesn't really matter. You know, it's all about getting into the algorithm, creating content, and just kind of getting lucky. And that's exactly what happened with this video. He made the Nick A30 scammed me video. He called out a controversial creator that people have probably for quite some time thought had like a shady history, and it ended up popping off. And then Nick ended up replying to him in this snarky, arrogant, childish way, which ended up making another video which also popped off. And I'm sure another one's gonna come. And at this point, Nick A30 still hasn't said really anything about it. He's still silencing people. Now, the funniest thing about this whole situation is I think Nick A30 actually disabled lives on his channel, because in this original video by Arch, you can see the Nick A30 plays Red Dead Redemption 2 full game. There's a VOD up, but if you Google Nick A30 YouTube lives, right, I can even see the archive here. Nick A30 plays Red Dead, but then when I click on it, nothing happens. It just takes me to his channel, and usually there's a home, videos, playlists, live, community, and it would be in the live section. So it looks like Nick is going out of his way to hide the live that he had this very strange interaction in. Now at this point, I want to remind you that Nick A30 is an 8 million subscriber YouTube. He also streams on Twitch and does all kinds of content, right? He gets millions of views of video, and this dude is over here trashing on a small content creator because he had the audacity to give him money, ask for, you know, some type of idea for a video, and then make a video expressing his issue with how this interaction went down. How dare this smaller content creator express free speech? How dare he call out big Nick A30, and then at that moment he proceeds to essentially be called moron, every word in the book you can think of for the next 5 minutes, because his chatters are asking him what he thinks about this video. And there it is, the Nick A30 crash out, my friends. Personally, I always thought this guy was a bit of a character. We all know this is a grown man playing this like super family friendly, brand safe, over the top character because he makes content for children, right? It's kind of like the situation we saw with Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast was pretty silent for the most part while a lot of like the dog pack stuff was coming out, a lot of the drama, accusations and allegations against him, and he handled it very well. He was very quiet until the moment he was able to really respond. And unlike Nick A30 here, who's going on a tirade, a 5-minute rant, cussing this guy out because he dared make a video about him, we saw Mr. Beast handle it pretty professionally. Now, all I can really say is I think Nick A30 really needs to hire a manager of some sort, or he needs to turn donations off, or he needs to just go to therapy or something, figure out his anger issues, because there's a difference from being annoyed at like a chatter who's constantly spamming you and ignoring things you're saying, and being disrespectful and rude to someone who's giving you money, especially during like Christmas time when people are trying to like save up for gifts and things. They want to give gifts and go buy toys, go buy new games and things, and you have this small creator coming to you giving you $10 and saying, hey, can you help me out with like a challenge so I can put it in a video? And you just go on to berate them. It's terrible. It really is terrible. But you guys are going to have to let me know what you think down below about the situation. What do you think about Nick A30? He is not amazing. Peace out.